Hey everyone, it's Shati for the Rough Cuts. I hope you all have had a great week. I just got back from a special screening. Right now it's Wednesday. I just got back from a special screening of the film Chronicle, and this film is absolutely amazing. It opens up February 3rd in theaters around the country. And this is from a fairly new director, Josh Trank. Some of you actually might be familiar with his work. In 2007 on YouTube, he put up a little video called Stabbing at Leia's, and it went viral at the time. It's awesome. You should really check it out if you haven't already seen that. And also, he co-produced and also directed some of the scenes in the film Big Fan, starring Patton Oswalt. After seeing Chronicle tonight, I think we will be hearing a whole lot from him. And actually, if Chronicle does really, really well, which I think it will, he is somewhat slated to direct Fantastic Four, and hopefully he will, because I think he's going to do an amazing job with that if he does get to direct it. And once again, he most likely will if this film gets a huge opening weekend. So please go and see this. You will not be disappointed. This film is starring Dane DeHaan. Some of you are familiar with his work from HBO's In Treatment. It also has Michael B. Jordan from Friday Night Lights and Alex Russell, who is fairly new. He hasn't been in that many things, but what he has done is pretty impressive. And I think he kind of steals the show in this film, although everyone is really, really good. I can't imagine a better cast for this. This is one of those point of view films, one of the whole sorts of things where they find like the camera and then all the footage that comes with it, but it's done in a really, really good way. You don't have the shaky cam thing like you did in like Cloverfield or Blair Witch, things such of that nature, but it's explained how they're able to do that. And all of this, it's done in sort of a realistic way. Like, if a group of people were to come across the sort of thing that happens in the film, it's believable that this type of thing could actually take place if this sort of event were to happen. Now, what happens, without giving too much away, and I think the trailers that you see on television do give a lot of the story away, so I'm not really going to get into that. But basically you have these three guys who, two of them are friends and then two of them are cousins. So you have the really popular guy, overachiever, everyone loves him. He's friends with another one of the characters who is cousins with kind of the loser. He doesn't really have any friends. You don't really know how he's doing in school. They don't talk about that, but you kind of figure he doesn't do that well. His mom is really sick. His dad is an alcoholic jerk and abusive. And so the three of them go to this party and they come across an object, a thing. And from that, they develop telekinetic powers. And so this is showing how the three of them bond and grow together, and they get stronger mentally and physically with this newfound power. And it just goes from there. And it's a really, really well-paced story. There aren't any boring parts in this. Max Landis wrote the screenplay. He's actually the son of John Landis, the director. He's directed, Blues Brothers, Animal House. And the apple didn't fall far from the tree in the talent department with this, because after the film tonight, there was a Q&A with Josh Trank. He said Max Landis wrote the script for this in 2 weeks. The guy is a prolific writer, and he writes good work. I mean, it's amazing. It really is amazing. Granted, the concept was already there, the ideas were already there, but Max Landis fleshed out all of the characters. So the two of them together, they did like an amazing job. It's just phenomenal. And I think that with Josh Trank, his father is a documentarian. So growing up, he was around documentaries all the time. And you can really see that kind of background with how he was able to do this point of view so well because he grew up with all of this footage. His father did Holocaust documentaries. I believe he said he did 12 of them. So you can really see how the story is told through all these different clips. And it tells the story really, really effectively and really well. The visual effects in this film are absolutely phenomenal. They actually shot all of this in Cape Town, South Africa, and Simon Hansen was the supervisor for the visual effects. How they did all of this is just amazing because I think he said it was done for under $100,000, something along those lines, because it's just this like mecca of visual effects apparently in Cape Town, and it's awesome. So Simon Hansen is phenomenal because how they did all the things in there, it's really, really well done. But they said it was with like ropes, special lighting to make it actually give it the illusion that they're flying, and it's awesome. It really, really is. Definitely check out this film. It is worth the time, it is worth the money, it is worth all of the hype. A lot of people are comparing Josh Trank to a very young, enthusiastic Quentin Tarantino, and I think he's going to be just as big. And I really don't think that's that far-fetched, because this is phenomenal. So is all of the cast. I think they're going to be really good. This is going to be a really, really difficult film to top as far as action sequences go and storylines go. It's awesome. Go check it out. Chronicle, in theaters, 3rd of February. Definitely go see it. And promote this as much as you possibly can, because I'd like to see Josh Trank direct Fantastic Four, because someone really good needs to direct it. And I think he's a really good choice. So go check this out, and I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.